Hello my beautiful Libras, I hope you're doing amazing. Hello to all the new subscribers and welcome back for those of you who are returning. This is the reading for June 1st through 15th. And for those of you who have, this is your first time here or you just forgotten, I'm going to pull a card to open up the energies. Then we're going to go into the situation, your environment, which is the other person most of the time, you, and the outcome. And then we're going to go into your psyche, in your mind, and see what's going on there. It helps expand on the situation more, so you know what's going on. Then we're going to go into advice, which to me comes in the form of oracle cards, okay? So we're going to pray. Spirit, guardian angel, divine energy, universal energy, what do you have for Libra for June 1st through 15th? What would you like for them to know? No, pay attention to or be aware of at this time. Only allowing truth, honesty, love, and acceptance as above, so below. And your card, Libra, are birds. Okay, birds tell me there is some chatter going on, whether this is chatter in your mind or chatter that you're hearing about someone else or something else, okay? This is about something else. You're trying to decide how this is going to integrate into your life, what you're hearing, okay? It's very interesting because I feel like you're trying to either get untrapped from this situation, if it's the best thing to do, or to move towards it almost in a supportive way. I don't know why I'm feeling that. But I feel like there's a lot of pieces. There's a lot of pieces to something. And you're trying to gather the whole thing. For some of you, you see the whole situation and you're using the pieces to make a decision because you don't want to have to cut it off in some way. The card that comes out for you is choose wisely. This is a 7. 7s are, to me, about spiritual awakenings. This is about needing to pay attention to something. This is about lessons for me, okay? I feel like there's so many directions you can go in. I feel like you're getting so many different signs or different answers. If you're asking a person something, they're telling you a lot of different things, okay? Giving you mixed signals, if you will. And you're really just like trying to listen to them, but you see, I don't know why you feel not psychic, but just clairvoyant right now. And you're like, you're saying this, but I'm feeling like you mean this. I'm getting that feeling, okay? Okay, so let's get into that energy, Libra. 1st through 15th of June. 1st through 15th of June for Libra. Jesus Christ. Everything fell out. Your intuition is telling you to pay attention to something, Libra, right now, okay? You may have already lost this or you're in the process of losing it, okay? And your intuition is telling you to let it go. I don't know why I feel like you want to grab it, but I feel like this is a path that you're going on. You're going on a path of letting go of something, or something is letting go of you, but your intuition is trying to tell you that this is what's good. Your intuition is trying to tell you something so you can let it go, but all you see is the heartbreak behind it, the sadness behind it, and not the positivity that's going to come out of it. Right now, I feel like you're staying in the middle. By not making the decision, you don't have to deal with it. That's what it feels like to me. Okay, by not moving, by not participating in making look at that, by making a decision, you can just blindly kind of move forward, even though your intuition is trying to tell you something differently. Okay, these are separated into 3 different piles, so I don't know if these are 3 different stories or just 3 different facts that they want me to tell you. So then we have the Page of Cups, the Sun in reverse, and the Two of Swords. Hope you can see that. Sorry, it's getting dark here, so all I have are my lights now. Alright. That's a little bit, I don't know, whatever. Okay. Someone's getting a love offer. Okay, from someone. It feels extremely unrealistic, this love offer. Not only does it feel unrealistic, it doesn't feel like anything is coming from this love offer or this person. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. It just doesn't feel stable. Or this relationship doesn't feel stable. Right now it's in a downtime, and I feel like you used to be really good together, and that's why you're sticking around. You're sticking around because it used to be really good, or you want it to be good, but it's just not good right now. And you're confused on what to do, so in your confusion, instead of making a decision, you know, you're just like, we'll see. That's what it feels like to me. Your intuition is telling you that it's time to let go, or that it's over. You're fighting that information. So let's see what's going on in your environment, my beautiful Libras. Interesting. It feels to me, and I don't know why they're saying it like this, but it feels to me like someone is letting go entirely. That's what it feels like with the Hangman in reverse. It's like someone's giving up. They're not even trying to see the other side of the situation. They're just giving up. Right? They're not even trying to... I feel like this person used to be very attractive and outgoing to you. Like, it's something about them that drug you in, you know? But they're not even trying anymore. They're not even trying to act perfect anymore. You know, it's like they're just like, eh. That's what it feels like to me. I feel like they like all of the attention you give them, all of the comfort that you give them, and they will accept that from you. But I do feel like they're moving on, like they're not trying anymore. You know what I mean? They're not trying, they're not putting their effort in, but they will accept what you're giving to them in this situation. I'm going to pull one more card. Yeah, they're not... It's interesting because it doesn't feel like they're bonded to you like they were. Yeah, things are changing in their lives, okay? Things are changing for them, and I feel like it's more for you, especially with the Moon card here. They're changing, and it's supposed to be that you are supposed to pick up on this change so you can do what you need to do, or make the moves that you need to make. Okay, because then we have the Three of Wands here in reverse, and that talks about redefining the situation and not waiting on this anymore. Not waiting, perceiving the change, and then not waiting on this anymore. Okay, so let's see what's on your side. Yeah, you're still in the mode of trying to fight for this. I feel like you're trying to fight for this relationship or this situation, but you need to stop and start fighting for what's right for you. Okay, that's that's what needs to happen, okay? There's definitely an imbalance here that's not fair. You're giving your time and effort to try to build something, and this person is not trying to do that. That is not fair. They're very wishy-washy, in and out, okay? Like, they have this love for you, sometimes they don't. You're not building anything with this person. This is not anything long-lasting, Libra, okay? That's what it is, okay? You're definitely feeling taken for granted. You're definitely feeling taken for granted, and that's not cool, boo. Okay, so you're about to start. Yeah, I'm not. Wait. But you're about to start taking a new path in life, okay? And finding new passions or starting something new, possibly with a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. If you're dealing with one now, because I kind of feel that, it's a new one, okay? You may also need to take different routes in love. I'm trying to get a clarifying card because they're not giving me a lot of cards for the conclusion of this. Okay. Yeah, okay. So you're going to end out this cycle where things are not growing. There's definitely a delay in actually growing something solid here. And you're starting to see that because you want something real. Especially when you're putting in the time and effort. You're not doing it in vain, you know. If you were doing it to have fun, I feel like that's something that you would express with someone. But I don't see that here. I see this cycle of you trying to create something and not creating something that is solid is coming to an end, okay? You're taking a new path, okay? A new path. A new path to find something or someone that can build up your, I don't want to say self-esteem, but someone that can make you feel really good, okay? And I don't want to say self-esteem because I don't think that that is what needs to happen. It's more about finding someone who sees you the way that they need to see you, the way that you're meant to be seen, okay? There is confusion about the, okay, for some of you, it's with your friends. There's confusion about the advice that your friends are giving you about relationships because you're starting to see that they told you about this one, like to keep trying or whatever, and it's not working. That's for some people. Some of you, there are some other people or other relationships that you're entertaining, and you're seeing or revisiting them in your mind to see which one may work and which ones that you should probably cut out, okay? Because you're healing that passive approach of how you take love, and it's like you like to enter these relationships like, well, we'll see what happens, and then they fail and you're mad because you kind of went in with this free-flowing attitude instead of the one that you should have had going into the relationship to build something stable, if that makes any sense, okay? And they telling me to go back to this because it's like you're seeing signs in this relationship, and it's making you pay attention to all of your other relationships and the kind of choices that you're making when entering these relationships. Okay. All right. So let's get into that brain space, Libra. I don't feel like you all are happy about getting into the brain space. That's the energy that I'm getting. I feel like you're like, well, I'm going to skip that one. Because you just wanted to know what was going on with that person. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, but we're going to do it anyway. For those of you who want to expand. So let's see. Wow. Okay. Libra. Bottom of the deck, you have the 7 of Swords. Underneath that, you had the 9 of Swords, okay? The truth. You're facing the truth. You're picking up what you got left and learning how to deal with it, okay? And all this came about from anxiety or worry or being upset about a situation. Brought you in a mindset that you needed to make some changes, and this is where you're going. This is what's going on in your mind. In the center of the reading, you have the 7 of Coins. It talks about you figuring out what you're investing your time and energy into and what it is that you're trying to get out. So you're changing your mindset. You're doing things differently because you're not getting out of your relationships or the situations that you're putting in the things that you really want to get out. And that's what's important, right? I feel like you really wanted to hold on to this relationship, okay? I feel like you feel as though you built something there. Like you wanted to build something solid. You spent a lot of time on it, and you felt something there. But this whole hanging out and waiting for someone to see you or do what they're supposed to do is not in your wheelhouse. You know what I'm saying? It's not what you want to do. And you have so many options and so many choices, and the whole world is out there for you. And I feel like you are aware of that, okay? So you move on to putting it in to something that you were holding on to because it just wasn't good for you anymore to hold on to it any longer. And you're making the choice. I feel like you're making the choice to move forward in the world. You know what I mean? There's so much love and so many other opportunities for you out there to be holding on to this. And if you're not in this mindset, this is the mindset that you need to get in. Okay? So you've been holding on a lot to see if you're going to get this investment back, and it's not working that way. So I see you looking out into the world, and you're going to start moving towards that energy. Like I said, I do feel like there's someone that's going to come in, either to change the way you think about things, like a friend or a family member, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or someone that you can connect with. But to me, if it starts out as a friendship, because this person is nurturing in a way, okay? They're new in their approach, but I feel like they have this nurturing energy, like they want to nurture or try to make you feel better or make your situation better. And when you end it and start working on yourself, and where you're putting your power when you get into these relationships, you have the Tower. The Tower comes as a shock. And that's that person. Okay? You're definitely going to put an end to it with this other situation. You may be lingering in your choice for a little while, but I feel like you're ultimately going to do it because there's a whole world out there for you. And you're ready to explore it. You're definitely gaining your oomph back. Okay? And I feel like this is from the nurturing of this new person or friend. Or it could be someone you know that enters your life. They help you get through this energy and move into a new phase of yours. Which is really good for you, Libra. Okay, so we're going to talk about the Death, because I think it's really important to know what gets you to that point that makes you want to change everything. I don't know if you noticed, but my energy shifted, okay? And I feel like it's because it was all fun and games at first, until it gets down to the point where you know, actions have to be made. I definitely felt that energy shift. So yeah, you want a new adventure. There it is. You definitely want a new adventure. Because it's been really difficult trying to hold on to this. For sure. Trying to make this expand. And there's a whole world out there, and it feels like you haven't been given it a chance because you've been so, I don't want to say stuck, but just mentally intertwined in this situation. And you're making a decision to make moves in your life because there's no emotional beginning here, and you're starting to face that. It took a minute. You had to build up your strength, and you had to let your ego of wanting something and knowing that you can get it go in order to make this separation. I feel like when you put your heart or mind to something or someone, you know you can get it. You're charming. You know what I mean? And you had to get out of that mindset that it's not about trying to conquer this. At this point, it's just about you being happy and getting what, and the respect. They're saying due respect to you. Okay? Yeah. Now you're moving forward. You got some introspection. It's like you started to see a little bit of what Spirit wants for you, or a little bit of what you should be having or should do. It's like there's a little bit of something you saw, okay, and you realize that this was not for you and you need to cut this out. It could have been some disrespect. It's something about them moving on with their life and not trying. And when you saw that, it was like, okay, you know what I mean? Ooh, 2 cards fell out of the tower and I didn't even pull them out. So there is a change. Like I said, you're starting to rebuild yourself, or rebuild your roster if it is, okay? But you're making better judgments about your relationships. You're not solely basing them on passion. Like I said, you're going through your friends list or people that you've been with. The ones that don't seem like it's going to be balanced or they gave, you're cutting those out because you want real partnerships, whether they're friends or relationships or whatever. That's just the mindset that you're in right now, okay? So let's talk about this Queen of Wands for a second. All right, Queen of Wands. Yeah, okay. So somebody's coming in that you can either see some stability with, or someone, like I said, a friend or something is giving you a set of rules almost, okay? Making you feel like they're giving you a path, or making you feel like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like they're giving you a law to do. And it's going to be really hard for you, but this is going to help you come out of that energy of being in relationships that aren't fair. It's going to bring some fairness into your life, even though you're going to feel a little bit of disconnect, because I feel like you like to just do and be and get out there and start this one and start this one and start this one. But, you know, you're changing your energy because it's like, I need to know what's true for me. Interesting. I've never felt Libra energy like this before. You know what's so funny is Libras are air signs. And as you know, you're an air sign. And the energy is usually very fun, very light, very kind of like, oh, you're going to do that? Well, I'll do this. That's cool. Whatever. But but this is different. It's like you're using that air energy to think about things and really contemplate your love situation. I don't know. It just feels really different. It feels like it's that Gemini energy. It's changing you. Like your mindset, the way you think about things. Interesting. Maybe everybody's going to go through a change. Wait till you see this card that fell out. Lord have mercy. Spirit, what is going on? Okay. Your first card is surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. What? You heard it here. Okay, it says, let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past when you can own your power and soar in your life. Okay, these are limiting beliefs, old behaviors, old people, old situations. Sweep them out. Okay, like I said, that's what you're doing. You're making better choices. You're definitely making better choices. Definitely. My chair is moving down. I see it. You see I'm falling down? Okay. So then in love, you have make the effort. Okay. So it just talks about you making more of an effort in love. It says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. You're guided to make changes in love. You're guided to look for different things when it comes to love. And that's what you're going to do. Okay. That's what's going to happen. And energies. Life is speeding up. Okay. Life is speeding up because there needs to be changes. Twos are about partnerships, collaborations, and it's time for you to find someone that you can collaborate with. That energy is coming in really fast because I'm getting just like you are making the decision to move into something that will collaborate more with you. And that is where you're pushing your energy. That is what you're doing. You're making it happen. Spirit is also bringing someone into your life to speed that up for you because I feel like you need that little bit of push to build stability in that area of your life. Okay. You also have the horse spirit, 6s, 3s, and 3s. Collaborating with spirit and collaborating with this individual that's going to come into your life. You are going to be free. Free now to make different types of decisions, to be in different types of situations. The freedom is yours, right? I don't want you to feel, they always give me all these messages, but they don't want you to feel like you're stuck in a box or you have these rules. You are going to get some guidelines, but it's just for you to make better decisions, to pick up on things, to choose better situations, make better choices when it comes to the people that enter your life or the things that you stick around with or to. Okay? All right. So Libra, thank you so much for listening. I will see you next month or next half of the month. Don't forget the new moon and the full moon readings and the worksheets. They're there to help you. Please comment, share, and subscribe. I love to read them all. I love to see the likes that help support the channel. And I love you. Bye-bye.